Still on tourism news, the Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism Agency is again out to show what the province has to offer amid its natural splendour. And all of this does not cost an arm and a leg, as affordability remains a factor. This comes at the backdrop of the 5.9 million tourists that visited the province last year. SABC News reporter Sidima Mfeku has more.
We are currently deep in the hearts of Stutterheim in the Eastern Cape, and if you can see behind me, we are currently at the Kubuse Forest in Kologa, and just behind us is a mountain here, and on the other side of that mountain is the very popular and iconic Hawksburg, where if you really are an Eastern Cape person, you'd know that time and again, especially in winter, we would have, snow falling there, and we always go there to witness those. As right now, we are also looking into some of the attractions that there are here in the Eastern Cape, and this is part of the places where people go often to come and relax with their families. There are benches around here. There's a walking trail. So if you're a person that also likes travel, hiking, this is one of the places that you would be going to. And now we speak to the owner of the Eagles Ridge Lodge, Miss Hester Steyn. Ma'am, thank you very much for your time. Really, this is a beautiful place, and I heard you when we were speaking earlier on, you did mention that, there's a connection here to nature, and if a person comes here, connects deeply in nature. Can you please speak to us further about that?
Thank you for this opportunity, and my name is Gogol Langa, and yes, this forest is the heart of Stutterheim. It can become the heart of tourism. It can become the mother who needs respect and grace.
Yeah.
And this is a forest of healing. Whether you believe or not, you will find peace in your heart.
Yeah.
But it's work that you've got to invest in each one of you. And to invest in yourself, there's Eagles Ridge. We've got so many establishments. The opportunity is still here. And our forest must stay sacred for the generations to come. And it needs to be protected.
Yeah. And you were mentioning earlier on that the preservation of these places is very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go on.
Absolutely. In our forest, we've got old calendars, a variety of trees, and also that forms this amazing canopy where it almost secludes you with old wisdom. If you look at the trees and the rocks that's on your path, that's also that we should preserve. Well, not only this walk, this forest.
Yeah. And how is the upkeep of this particular area around here? Do you think there needs to be a lot done in order for it to make it more attractive to the people as a destination?
Look, we have as a community built this very same boardwalk.
Yeah.
We mark, but we get very, very little help from forestry or another institution to take out invading plants.
Yeah.
Last year it was so disturbing. We had not cockroaches, these crickets, flying crickets, that demolished this forest because of the invader plants that they're after.
Yeah.
And what was your other question? I lost my...
No. I was just asking about the preservation of this area, and also how is it being kept, running so that people are enjoying it. And as you are interacting with some of your guests, are you getting a good reception in terms of what they receive when they come here?
People, once they discover Eagles Ridge, love it.
Yeah.
And we are so blessed that with Eagles Ridge, believe me, only the good people come.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. But with economic dwindling, we all feel it.
Yeah.
And we need to do more marketing and put out this word of this forest, of this mother, that it needs to be preserved to let our economics grow in our small village. which we dearly love.
And also, I know that this is a place that employs quite a lot of people. Earlier on, I was saying earlier. So I guess it's very important to highlight the preservation of this area. Mrs. Steyn, thank you very much for your time. That is Mrs. Steyn, who's the owner of Eagles Reach Lodge here in Stutterheim. She's speaking to us about the preservation of this place. She's saying that it's a very beautiful place that connects one to their spirituality and also just nature. And she says people who come here, they really do enjoy this place. And also, they hope that, it does get to a point where the community around here is developed through these places or through investments in places like Eagles Reach and also this particular forest. And now it's back to you in studio.